We have the Meet the Freshman Will Riley edition dropped on the Illinois basketball Twitter page. Once again, I feel like this is a daily occurrence for me at this point. Shout out to the Illinois social media team. I think they do as good of a job as anyone in college basketball at promoting the players within their program. Will Riley's first clip that we see in this video that they dropped is a blow by of Carey Booth turned poster dunk. I screenshotted a picture of of Booth when he got his face is just like, what is that? I've never seen that at Notre Dame under Micah Shrewsbury. Marcus Burton wasn't doing that, with all due respect. What's your takeaway from the first impression of Will Riley?
Yeah, I saw a guy who's a scorer. Looks like he's wired to score. He's also wiry. He's wired to score and he's wiry. Those are the two takeaways I had from him. Um, a question for you, and I'm not even being critical right here. Do you like Will Riley's jumper?
Like the form?
Yeah, for some reason it's interesting, and I didn't really notice that before. I'm not like being critical of it. I'm just
I like that it goes in. I agree that it's not the prettiest jumper. But I also think like when you are as renowned for your scoring as Will Riley is, you don't worry about it. You
true.
know, like
Yeah, that
maybe
makes
he's it's almost more impressive to me. Like if a guy's a great scorer, elite level scorer with some weird looking stuff, like it's special. You know what I mean?
yeah. And I look, there's a lot of buckets in this. I you know I don't think anyone ever worried about Will Riley as a scorer. Maybe some, maybe not some. I do have questions about if that scoring prowess will translate, given his, kind of his slight frame, and also translate just given his style of play. Because look, we never question Will Riley to score, right? We question if Will Riley can do anything else or if he has a pass button. Because if I'm not mistaken, there was no assist in this clip. And I know they're not supposed to put assist in a 17-second clip, but I love it. I love what Illinois social media team does. I love that it gives us a chance to talk about these guys playing basketball. With that said, this is the first video that I'm taking a step back, and I'm like, I realize that they are just clipping up every player's highlights from
Man,
practice.
breathe,
Come
breathe.
on.
Because I'm buying. This is hype.
All right.
First off, the dunk was special. Here's why we can't just like shrug it off as not that dunk was special. The fact
Was
that
did
that
he,
dunk happened was
I
special.
think he doubled.
On the dunk?
Yeah,
No,
the one on the wing where like he made the move on Carey Booth.
no.
Are we sure?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. No, the dunk was special in my opinion. All these clips are off the dribble. That's what I like. Like, and I think we knew there was some of that, but like he's dribbling into one, dribble pull-ups. He's like getting to his spots, fadeaways, crossovers. Like the handle looks nice to me.
He looks like somebody.
Are you doing the double M?
Huh?
Are you doing who are you doing?
No, I'm doing the EM. I'm sorry, the EB.
EB. I don't know who.
Amani Bates.
He looks like Amani Bates in this film to you.
I've seen a lot of them. I've seen a lot of Amani Bates practice film, pickup type film. It looks a lot like this.
He does kind of look like Amani Bates, dog. Oh no, I just watched it back while you were saying that. Like, yeah,
He
I think
does, doesn't
there's
he?
more handle with Will Riley than Amani. I think
Maybe.
maybe not. Did Amani have a handle like that? You feel like?
He had a little bit of what Will Riley has.
Okay. Well, um, so we've now Illinois has now posted meet the newcomer for Will Riley, Trey White, Merez Johnson, Kasparis, Jason Jackstis, Benham Rickhouse, Jake Davis, Kylan Boswell, and Carey Booth. That's 9 newcomers, Cart. The most impressive was Kasparis, in my opinion. Who's the second most impressive out of all of them? I know you watched all the videos. Who would you say is the second most?
Ooh. You know what hurt? You know what hurts me the most? I thought Merez was the least impressive. I didn't like
Yeah,
Merez.
it was fine. It was
If
quick and to the point.
yeah, I'd say most Kasparis. I'd go second Will Riley actually, and then third Rickhouse.
By the way, in the Merez video, there's a Will Riley offensive rebound and assist. So if you want to see some other stuff from Will Riley, you can see it in Merez's highlight video.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I think Will Riley's second for sure. And I think this is a good indicator that Illinois' players are going to be what they are, like the scouting reports say they are. Like Will Riley's a pro card. I don't know if he's going to be a great college basketball player or not, but I know for sure that guy's going to get drafted at some point, sooner rather than later. And I think in all of the footage I've seen of him with Illinois right now, that shines through. With all due respect to everybody else, they got a lot of guys I think are great college basketball players. I don't think they have too many other pros. I think Kasparis is a pro, but everybody else I would kind of wonder about. I know some people have said Illinois might have 5 players that get drafted on this roster. Kerry Booth ain't that. Colin Boswell ain't that. Will Riley is that, and you can see that in the footage very clearly. It's a little not concerning because it's a 20-second video. Who cares? It's a hype reel. I'd love to see other stuff from him though. Like there isn't even an idea of passing. There's no defensive footage. It's just this guy's a bucket and just a bucket. And I like just buckets, but is he just a bucket?
Once again, Illini social media team being self-aware. You said what kind of clips?
Stop it. You said this 10 minutes ago too. We're not going to let you just like say it yourself and then
no, I want something else. You took it too far asking for defensive clips. Stop that.
I mean, he's like 6'11". Can we get like a block?
No.
Let me get some rim protection.
No.
Car, you know what I love about you?
That I'm handsome?
You're reliable. I can count on you. You know, honestly, you remind me of Aaron Henry a little bit. Remember when, like, you know, their back was against the wall, nothing was going right, and man just showed up every day. He didn't make excuses. There were no problems. There were just solutions.
Sounds like me.
That's you. And it also reminds me of Duncan Mechanical Solutions, because if you're looking for quality furnace repair, look no further than the heating and air experts that you can trust. Comfort and quality are their standard. They're an HVAC company that serves Northeast Indiana and Southern Michigan, whether it's heating and air conditioning, plumbing, kitchen and bath remodeling, or emergency services when you need them most. Duncan Mechanical Solutions has reliable service that you can count on. Cart, remember when your basement almost exploded?
I remember when my basement almost exploded. I remember when my furnace itself was acting funny. I remember when my AC was acting funny. I wish I had Duncan in my back pocket. I wouldn't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been anywhere in northern Indiana or southern Michigan that hasn't been perfectly cool or perfectly warm, depending on when the day called for. And that's because of Duncan Mechanical Solutions. They are the presenting sponsor for the month of July. Shout out to Duncan Mechanical Solutions. Go to duncanmechanicalsolutions.com to learn more.